Something old, something new, something white, something yellow. Let's go. Geeks was popping. Got the last in the wave, X-Men 97. This time we're looking at Storm. Now, I thought Storm was going to be complete reuse from the VHS version, but I see some new stuff peek through that plastic, so let's go ahead and check her out. Forget your children's college fund. Buy more plastic. Am I the only one that couldn't stand how Storm would monologue before she let loose on her powers? Storm, quick, we need lightning. Oh, winds of change and temperature clouds, cumulus, stratus. Where she used to go in like 10 minutes. If I was Magneto, I would have just zapped her while she was talking. Let me just take a second to rant and complain a little bit, because I'm sick right now. I've been sick for a week, but I've been pushing through these reviews. I've been doing this since 2019, and consistently, almost every month, 74% of my viewers do not subscribe. 74% of my reviewers are return viewers, but do not subscribe. So that means out of every 100 people that watch my videos every month, 74 of those people have watched multiple of my videos and not subscribed. Like it costs something. Like it hurts. Like while you're here just hitting that subscribe button. If you watch the videos, even if you don't think I'm the best reviewer, you've come back more than once. I'm not talking to people that have come once and not come back. I'm talking about the 74% of you that have watched my videos and come back. Yes, YouTube tracks all that. Just hit the dang subscribe button. Let me show you something. I know some people are gonna get at me in the comments and say that I'm complaining and whining, but I don't care. This has to be said. If you have a serious collection, then you know what it's like keeping your shelves organized. Something a lot of you probably don't think about is when we do reviews, everyone's like, hey, compare it to the other one or swap this head and swap that. Think about every time you do a review, you have to go over to your collection and take things off the shelves. You know how much crap falls down and gets lost and goes wayward and you got to redo. That's why my basement is always a mess. So I just finished this X-Men shelf 2 weeks ago. And now I got to take this Storm down off that flight stand. Now, you know, when I go to take her down, all these guys are coming with her. Unless I just have an incredible stroke of luck. But just in general, hit the dang subscribe button. We YouTubers are working hard to provide you information and entertain you. Like I said, even if I'm not the best, come on, it's free. Help a brother out. Hit the subscribe button. If every person that has come to my channel and watched more than one video hit the subscribe button, I would be over 17,000 subscribers right now. But I'm not. I'm not even at 4 because people take and take and take and don't give. Okay, I'm done. Back to the review. I'm sorry, I'm having a moment. I know you didn't come here for this, but I've been sick for a week and a half and I'm tired and I'm frustrated. And I'm actually doing these reviews, not because I feel like it has to be done, because it actually makes me feel better. I had a headache and I was laying on the couch coughing and I was falling asleep and I was like, you know what? Let me go review some figures. Because for some reason, when I sit up here and I do these reviews, somehow I feel a little bit better. As soon as I'm done, I'll probably go back on the couch. But it's a break. In case you were concerned, only Jubilee and Wolverine fell down when I took Storm off that stand. So it wasn't as bad as it seemed. But yeah, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, even if you don't plan on ever coming back, just hit the sub button, man. It really helps out. I spent a lot of dough, not just for my collection, but to help you guys out. There's definitely action figures I buy that I personally don't really want for my collection, but I get them because I know people want to see the reviews and I'm providing information. Like I said, I'm kind of waxing poetic because I'm sick and in a mood, but every once in a while somebody has to unleash. I don't have a therapist right now because I'm not working, so you're just going to have to deal with it. All right, anyway. So we've got these Storms up here and the cell shading is kind of throwing me. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's looking like we've got the same pieces up here. And if you're a newer collector, this VHS Storm is a repaint of the retro Cardback Storms that came out in 2020, I think. She came out in the white outfit. or kind of like a pearl white outfit, and also a black version. So we're getting a lot of use out of these bodies. So you can see up here, the chest area is the same, waist is the same, belt all the same. You got shoulder pads and the X's. Where things differ, she's got pin joints on her knees here. We've got pinless joints here, so those are new. It looks like the arms are the same. Now the cell shading kind of hides the ruffles in her biceps that you see here, but it's the same. So you've got a new head sculpt, and you've got new legs. You got new knees, and at least I think new legs. Oh yeah, the legs are totally new because the muscles here are way more defined than they are in that one. We're getting a good amount of new stuff here, and I don't blame them using this stuff because this stuff is beautiful, but I really think they could have just thrown in the extra 5 cents and given us double jointed elbows. Kind of sucks that they didn't give her any lightning hands, but I have an extra set of lightning hands from my, the Thunderbird Target 2-pack, so I'll probably throw one of those on her, do her some justice. All right, so let's test out the new parts. Loving this head sculpt. So you get your full 360 there. Oh, she's got really nice earrings. Slight tilt to the left, slight tilt to the right. She's looking down. Now she's looking up. Those new double jointed pinless knees are going to work. Split range good. Bend damage in the house. Not quite 90 on the bend, but good. Kicking. Toe range good. Rock us. Oh, almost missed it. She does have a thigh cut. How tall she be? 5 3/4 inches to the top of her forehead, and top of her hair 6.5 inches. I'm glad I had those lightning hands laying around because she looks great with them. We should not have to supply our own. I'm sorry, shipping a Storm action figure without a pair of lightning hands is just as egregious as shipping Spider-Man without wall crawling hands. And now the gang is all here. So what do I think from left to right? Bishop, top notch, no complaints. Gambit, I won't call him a cheap cash in. I think they changed enough to say, hey, go ahead and grab them. But still, they could have done more. And I didn't mention in my review, that gripping hand still does not grip that pole properly. So if you don't wrap some tape around that pole or something, it's going to fall out all the time. Wolverine, the new standard Wolverine, pinless joints. I'm sure we're going to see that buck several times a year for the next decade. Storm, some reuse, some new parts. I think she's good. She should have come with lightning hands, like I said, preferably yellow. I'm not a big fan of that teal blue or whatever. Magneto, I think he's the top one in the wave. He can easily pass for a comic book version, and he's got all pinless joints and new parts. Even if you have the Family Matters 3-pack, I would still say get this one in your collection and upgrade. Rogue, I think their thinking with Rogue was when that retro card one released, people were desperate for a classic Rogue because of the Juggernaut Bath Wave one being so high on the aftermarket. They were probably like, oh, well, people probably still want her, let's just throw her out almost as is. I'm really not happy with it. I think they could have done more. The head sculpt's not that good, it doesn't really look like the cartoon. And just changing the color of the jacket doesn't do much for me. So since this isn't a bath wave, it's easy for people to pick and choose. If I were skipping, I'd probably skip Rogue and Gambit, unless I don't already have them in my collection. But I don't think they're enough of an upgrade to warrant the price point. But the other four, I say go for it. But again, that's just my opinion. Sorry about the rant, the rave in the video. You can come for me in the comments, I don't mind, because that helps the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, share a link with a friend that loves to hear YouTubers go on crazy rants. Till next time, geek out.